Hello and welcome back to part 18 of Let's Play Link's Awakening DX. I realize that this obviously isn't going to be quite as good as part 17, but hey, what can you do? Anyway, now that we have finished the color dungeon and we've got our new ruby red threads, we're going to head on into the 6th dungeon. That was level 0. This is going to be level 6, so we're jumping 6 whole stages. And I decided to do some little fun with our new ultimate infinite piece of power red clothes. So it's always fun killing stuff, and it's actually really useful, and I'll show you why in a little bit. But first we have to get to the 6th dungeon itself. I made a little trip here before, but it was in vain because I didn't know where I was going. So anyway, we're gonna charge this up. This was a complete accident. I was like, oh my god, oh crap, shocked. The face I made when that happened, I was like, oh my goodness, did I just do that? I'm retarded. So anyway, what we're going to do is now we can go up here. It's because we actually have a reason. I mean, you can go up here before, but you don't have any reason to. And there's a owl thing. Hoot! There are 2 shrines, one to the north, the other to the south. First, head south, where ancient ruins speak of the windfish. You will learn much there. Thanks, Captain Vague. Anyway, alright, well, let's do what he says. It's not, I don't understand why they say that there are 2 shrines. I mean, there are 2 shrines, but only one of them is the actual dungeon. The other one, you'll see, because that's the one I go to first, before I get lost in this night maze. The other one, you'll see in a bit what the purpose of that is. And this is, cutscene, so. Anyway, all you have to do is run into these things, they'll come to life, and then be careful, because they do take a lot of damage, and I'll explain the evils of that in a bit. They do a lot of damage, and just be careful. So make sure you dodge those. If you can, try to get them to come near you. And the piece of power is really useful because it knocks them away, and it keeps them far enough away that I can have space to run in between them or run before them. Like this. See, you'll see I can knock them back really far. If I had the regular sword, then I wouldn't be able to do that. So these red clothes are pretty useful in more ways than one. Besides the fact that they're incredibly fashionable, and the color red is the best of all the colors of the rainbow. But anyway, homosexuality aside, we are going ahead in here. This is the easiest mini boss in the world. This is why we got the bow. And under those 2 pots, you'll see there's some arrows. So if you don't have any, you can always restock. And I decided to waste some before he comes to life. You shoot him each 3 times. And then he'll do his little ground pound thing. First he'll lose his shield, and then he'll turn red like us. And then, eventually his head will explode, I guess. And then shoot him one more time, and he's done. Very, very simple mini boss. Very simple. So he's going to die and give us... What is this? You've got the face key! Hooray! Awesome. Now, I'm going to light these 2 little torches. And initiate another long cutscene. Oh boy. Ooh, nice painting. To the finder, the Isle of Koholint is but an illusion. Human, monster, sea, sky. A scene on the lid of a sleeper's eye. Wake the dreamer, Koholint will vanish, much like a bubble on a needle. Ooh, simile. Cast away. You should know the truth. What? Illusion? That's right. Like this hasn't been hinted at the whole game. Never would have guessed. Alright, let's get out of here. See what's under these pots first. I think, like I said, yeah, I believe these are arrows. Just in case you don't have it. Yeah, there you go. So just in case you don't have enough arrows, feel free to hop underneath those pots. Cutscene again. Woo! I see you have read the relief. While it does say the island is but a dream, the windfish, no one is really sure. Just as you cannot know if a chest holds treasure until you open it, so you cannot tell if this is a dream until you awaken. The only one who knows for sure is the windfish. Trust your feelings. Someday, you will know for sure. Man, they're really hitting it off, these analogies. Okay, switch the rock's feather here. And I magically get 2 more hearts and a rupee because I died, and I didn't want to waste any time by showing that, so. For the record, yes, I did die. because I decided to be reckless and try to be all, oh yeah, what's up, I'm cool, I can totally go through these guys and not have any problem. But those things really do take a lot of damage. I had 5 hearts to begin with. No, I had 3. And one shot from those will take a complete heart away from you, so you need to be really careful. I was lucky to make it out alive. And before I forget, I know I do shoutouts all the time, but hey, you know, whatnot. They're fun, and it makes people more aware of other people in the community. So, I believe his name is Cornered Wolf. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not saying that right, I'm sorry, because I'm not actually looking at it. I'm trying to do this by memory. I think it's like Cornered... yeah, I think it's Cornered Wolf. I hope it's that. If it's not, I'm really sorry. But I really do like your stuff if you're watching this. He was doing a Mega Man 6. I think Mega Man... yeah, Mega Man 6. The ones for, like, the Nintendo. He was in Mega Man 6 LP. It was pretty neato. So, you know, I'm always a big fan of Mega Man. Maybe not necessarily the original ones, but the X series always has a soft spot in my heart. But sentimentality aside, let's get out of here and see what we can do with this key. So if I said your name wrong, I'm really sorry. I'll link it in the description anyway. So for those of you who actually do know what it is, well, you'll know what it is obviously because you're going to see it. But if you knew what it was correctly, then all the power to you. And I'm sorry that I said it wrong. But hey, it's the thought that counts. Anyway, let's get some of our hearts back and get some more monies while we're waiting. See what we can pillage. And watch as I go the wrong way. We actually have to go where those 2 knights are, but I definitely didn't head the right direction. We're gonna do a little... I hate mushroom... whatever those are called. Mushroom bomb... pieces of crap, I don't know. All I know is I hate them. No, I don't hate them. That's wrong. I strongly dislike them. And thankfully a fairy fountain here because we are going a little bit low on health. That's good. Need some more hearts. Gonna fill up our heart containers. Alright, so now that we have our hearts full, we need to head over here because this is the northern shrine, or at least that's, well, it's the northern way to get to the second shrine. This is obviously not it yet. This is just a little pathway. And if you're lucky, you can get him to come to you like I did, but he went backwards before I got a chance. So just, you know, you might have to sacrifice a little bit of health, but, you know, who cares? And you can come to this part earlier in the game, but you're not going to get very far because you can't jump more than 2 spaces, 3 spaces, so you need the hook shot. So, that's an empty spot with 2 knights. That's useless. And, a frog-looking thing. Put the key in here. This is actually one of my favorite dungeons. I think it looks pretty cool. It's like an ancient pagoda. But anyway, I've been NHSDL6. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe.
Thank you. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye.